Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I'm here to do the new moon in Scorpio reading for Capricorn. What's up, Cappies? Hope all is going well. So let's talk about this new moon in Scorpio, which takes place on November 7th. The new moon is Scorp, so the new moon in itself is like new starts, fresh beginnings, setting positive intentions. Of course, we're starting a new cycle, so something has to die, right? So this is like death and rebirth. And with this in Scorpio, with Scorpio being fixed water, there's some deep things going on underneath the surface. So maybe some suppressed emotions. And you know, Scorpio is keeps things close to the chest. So you know what you want. We know what we desire, right? And we're determined to get it. But we would be weary of discussing what we want with people or someone else, because they may try to take our power. That's a Scorpio thing. This is that Scorpio in the moon. This is the energy. So you're not going to be sharing with anybody. So the secret to master this Scorpio energy is to rise above negative expressions like manipulation and possessiveness. So we want to stay away from that. And Capricorn, you know, you're very goal-oriented. So, you know, you're very focused, you're determined. So, let me ask you, at the time you reach your objective, will it still be what you want? You know, this new moon is asking you to get real about what is really driving you. So the question for you at this new moon, Capricorn, is what is driving you? What drives you? What gets you going? I'm pausing, giving you a moment to think about that. So let's take a look at the cards. Six of Water. This is about, can you see that? You see the night of the full moon, the tide is risen. Mother Moon is present, that gives us shelter and protects us in the dark of night. So the mermaid is just laying on the water, sent by our mother, Yemenya, who protects home and families. You see there's a school of multicolored fish there that are coming towards her. Even in the dark of night, the moon allows you to see what's coming at you. And it illuminates the water. So, what is this about? You could run into some old friends. You could return to your origins, karmic relationships, nostalgia, mainly around families, but you're reflecting back on the past, but you don't want to dwell on the past at the same time. You could also run into someone new if you're in a relationship. You want to focus on the mature side of a relationship, not just the sex. So, Cappy, the question too is, are you afraid of self-expression? What are you going to? What are you working for? What is the purpose of you doing the things that you're doing, Cappy? What drives you? this is what you want to ask yourself. What is driving you at this particular time? Because right now, this looks like you're feeling a little more nostalgic. Destiny. This is your crown chakra here. This represents your intellectual abilities, your spirituality, and your connection to spirit, God, the universe, your higher power. Black is the shade that demands to be taken seriously, as it absorbs all the colors. Black emits warmth, powerful energy of the protector. Unlike black, white is isolated. Together, they create balance, or they balance and create. You'll be guided by your angels to do what's best for you and all concerned. So, if you're being guided, say, by your angels, you see these are wise people, wise counselor. Maybe there's an elder. Or maybe you're talking to God. But this is like represents the duality. Your duality, that balance of the masculine and feminine, the light and the dark within you. So that you can meet your destiny and so that you can balance and create. What are you working towards? Feeling a little nostalgic here? Reminiscing, running into old friends, evaluating relationships. But know that Mother here is illuminating. You are protected while you go through this phase of figuring out, what are you working for? What is your purpose? Now, if this particular chakra is a little off balance or overloaded, you may have headaches, having religious delusions, or if you're feeling blocked, maybe you have even like nervousness and headaches. But you can do something about it to unblock it. You can meditate, prayer, spiritual study, learn something new, because this is of the mind. Stimulate your brain. Or get help, to help you deal with a spiritual crisis if that's how you feel. You can balance this also by energizing your root chakra. So what that is like the root vegetables, doing ab exercises, do a workout to sweat. And with this, since there's really no foods attached, this is drinking good, clean water. So maybe intermittent fasting, eat 2 good meals a day and drink a lot of water, get rid of all that sugar and stuff. To open up your mind. Trickery. Ha! Now this is the heart chakra. Is your heart blocked, Cappy? Well, all the Capricorns I know, they're kind of control freaks, just a little bit. This is about your heart, your ability to give and receive love, your capacity to love yourself, and a sense of compassion and empathy for others. So what is this trickery about, huh? Notice here that there may be manipulation because of a fear of being rejected. There is no evil intent, only a deep desire to be loved. This card may indicate that you should practice asking your true desire rather than fearing someone else's resentment. What are you working for? What are you working towards? Let's get real about what is really driving you. Is it that you really want true love? Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, sorry about that. Is it the true love that you seek? So, if your heart chakra here is blocked, You may, better be, go get your heart checked. Maybe you have some lung problems, relationship problems, commitment issues, fear of intimacy. Are you judgmental? You have an inability to be compassionate towards others? Or if it's overloaded, is it a matter of codependency? Ignoring your own needs and always being of service to others. Now, what you can do is practice deep breathing, do some yoga, some back bends to open up your heart. Nurture your heart also with the child's pose. This is loving balance, giving and receiving love without sacrificing yourself or taking energy from your other chakras. So this is balancing yourself out here. This all comes down to balance. The promise of future success brings fruitful pleasure and happiness. The damson tree. So there's rewards. There will be a reward. You may run into old friends, reminiscing and things like that. Opening up your mind. This is like maybe just saying your prayers every day, drinking good water. Open up your heart. Do some cardiovascular. However, with this, you need to do some cardiovascular and drinking a lot of good water, because this is of the mind. Speak to someone wise. Speak to God of your understanding. You're going to be rewarded. Now, I pulled a clarification. Oh, is that beautiful? That's Shango. Judgment. Now, he's the Risha of lightning, thunder, and it represents solutions that lead to justice, judgment, healing, renewal, and some good news. You're going to get some good news, huh? So, hey, maybe you're running into some karmic relationships. You're encountering, people from the past. But you don't want to dwell on the past. You want to open up and expand your mind, because this is your destiny. Speak to wise counselor. Just talk to God. Drinking some clean water and working that root chakra to balance out some of that energy. Open your heart. You don't want to get tricked, and you don't want to trick somebody else, so that you have the ability to give and receive love. And you're going to be rewarded, because this is justice right here. And this is about healing and renewal. So you'll be rewarded. What are you working for, Cappy? What is it that you want? What is your motivation? These are the questions that if you're going to go down memory lane and reminisce, run into old friends and speak to God, open your heart and find out what it is. What is your motivation, Cappy? At this particular, do you want love, a good relationship, and what are you willing to do to get yourself in balance to attract what you want? So tell me what you think, Capricorn. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. And this is Sister Omi. Peace.